think I was in a way lucky that it was getting dark when I arrived, and so I couldn't really see the full extent of it at first. That gave me a bit of time to get used to it before I saw how bad it really was, but it's a huge task ahead of it. But a lot of the work's already up and running. There's a lot of strong energy here amongst the local people that's starting to get things as close to normal as they can make it, but still need a lot of help, still got a long way to go. Huge task.
Jim and I have been in the water snorkeling around in Kangaroo Bay to see how much debris is actually in the water. There's quite a bit. So, basically storm surge took a lot of the roofing, a lot of the furniture, but a lot of that is still, it's actually out in the bay. We were just trying to get an assessment before we get commercial divers in to start moving stuff.
Overall, the reception to One Love BVI has been very positive, and the more I talk to people, the more people are saying, well, we want to help you, how can we help you, help us, sort of thing, and it's gaining a lot of energy, gaining a lot of momentum.
Why are the reefs so important?
The reef that's out there is what protected Kangaroo Bay during the hurricane. Reefs are great for coastal protection. Of course, it's also good for fisheries, for food, but this reef in particular is what protects this bay from incoming waves, particularly from hurricanes.
So, how can people help you?
One of the things they can do is, you can either go to ARC's website, www.bviarc.org. We will take donations. We are working with, I've actually asked One Love BVI to help assist with the commercial divers. If you go to www.onelovebvi.org, you can donate towards them. You can basically earmark the money to this particular project. If you're a commercial diver, you can sign up to help us by volunteering. If you go to the website, you'll see how it's structured, and it's pretty much the way it works. So,
I first came here sailing in the late 70s, and it was especially wonderful back then because you could always find a secluded beach, a secluded bay to drop your anchor, and it was wonderful. So all I'm thinking now is the hurricanes just knocked us back a few years. So if people want to come down, it's going to be like it was back then. They'll have a bay to themselves. They won't have to worry about other boats dragging down on top of them in the middle of the night because there's not going to be as many boats here. But yes, the water's still blue, the sand is still white, the hills are already back to being beautiful green, the sky's blue, the sun's shining. I mean, why not come down here and enjoy it? And while you're down here, maybe you can see a little bit of rubbish that somebody hasn't picked up yet. Maybe they can help by making it even more beautiful than it certainly will be again.
In a strange sense, I think it may have almost been a blessing in disguise. It's really going to force people to look at things like climate change and to build better. Now it's everybody wants to build for Category 5 hurricane, which that's probably what it should have been before. But this is really going to kickstart that. Things like coastal erosion, we can kind of start over and we can replant and just bring it back to the way it was to make it better.